people were frustrated they couldn't lose those targeted areas. So they said, screw it. I might as well sit on my butt on the couch, eat some pizza, have what I want, and binge watch Netflix instead of killing myself in the gym if I can't look like I want to. So I thought, you know what? What if we added in something that could help these people that were already eating right, that were already exercising, that helped them get over that edge? And that's what I did with Zerona. And Mondo was one of my first patients. He was someone who I'd been trying to get to change his health for a long, long time. He works on shows like The Voice, and he does lighting and sound. And so he'd have these long 18-hour days. And he said that where he would eat would be the craft service table. And he said, Doc, I just can't eat right. I can't exercise. My job is too busy. But when his medical doctor scared the crap out of him, it motivated him to come in and at least try the Zerona and to clean up his diet a little bit. He didn't do anything drastic, something that any of your patients can do. So I want to show you Mondo's before and after labs. So the great thing is these labs were run by his medical doctor before he started the Zerona. He did 4 sessions of the Zerona once a week, and his medical doctor ran follow-up labs. So this excited me because here we're seeing something that I feel fits with a chiropractic or a healthy philosophy, is that we're not doing any harm to him. We're doing something that's actually helping him. So when his MD saw this, she said, what are you doing, Mondo? Because I've never seen results like this. These are not possible with diet, exercise, and medications alone. There's something different you're doing. She told him it was the laser. Her recommendation was keep with the laser, because if you stick with what you're doing with that laser, she believed that she could get him off of these medications. So let's take a look here. His triglycerides dropped from 2,086, and that's not a typo. They dropped down to 160. So huge change in his potential red flags that he had there. His cholesterol dropped 127 points, but more importantly, the good cholesterol doubled from 17 to 35. His medical doctor said, Mondo, you're not going to see that with a statin medication. We're going to drop everything and your good cholesterol won't improve. This actually improved your ratios. Big thing here, fasting glucose dropped from 305 to 117, and his A1C dropped from 10.7 to 7. This really excited his medical doctor because she was going to put him on injectable insulin. She had him on metformin and was going to put him on that as well. She told him, Mondo, with your drops here, not only do we not have to put you on the injectable insulin, you probably aren't going to need to have the metformin if things continue. His liver enzymes dropped from 99 to 57 for ALT and 46 to 32. And this shows that beyond the nice aesthetic changes, the laser created global changes in the patient's health. And it illustrates why I like to have patients, if they can, run lab tests. You don't have to, but if they've done before and afterwards, you see these amazing results over and over. Erchonia had to run lab tests on the patients in the clinical trials to get FDA clearance because the FDA wanted Erchonia to show that the cholesterol and the fat doesn't go to increase cholesterol in the circulatory system, that it wasn't creating a damage. And these blood tests show that it didn't. And in the clinical trials done by Erchonia, it showed the same. So here's where it's really cool with Mondo, and also in my office and also in your office. If you do nutritional products, patients will comply more with your nutritional recommendations. So for most of my patients, I'll put them on a liver detoxification support protocol. I like to use the ClearBite protocol from Apex. It's easy to use. It's a shake. It has a diet. We can give the patients that and get them started, but you can use whatever you like using in your office. I do recommend utilizing some type of liver support formula to help these patients be able to process the fat and get it out of their body quickly while they're going through the Zerona. So the great thing is Mondo would never comply with these things beforehand, but because he wanted to keep his fat off, he stuck with these supplement plans and with the diet plan and actually got more into his workouts and his diet afterwards. So this is where you can create a long-term change.